Welcome everybody to the 7th Annual San Francisco State Human Rights Summit, which this year is entitled Survival RX, Knowledge for Health Equity. I'm pleased to be here today with you for the second day of our conference, which we have put together every year for 7 years, and it became a historical event in 2008 here at San Francisco State. I would first like to acknowledge the contribution of all of our students who are actually the producers, organizers, and who actually have come to own this event. And I would also like to introduce you to one of our human rights supporters. Her name is Antonia, and she was a sugarcane cutter in Brazil. She has been one of our symbols of human rights protection since the very first summit in 2004. So let me tell you about my work on human rights in terms of my research and activism. There are two projects that I've been working on quite consistently at San Francisco State. One involves map making. I first started as a math teacher on Xavante reservations in central Brazil, and we started producing map books because the Xavante indigenous people were interested in mapping their territory, and at the time, they were demarcating the boundaries of their reservations. So we produced tons of map books that I could show you. For example, atlases, geographic atlases, such as these, and they're all produced and illustrated by the indigenous peoples in central Brazil. These were used in indigenous schools where I taught both mathematics and Portuguese and history, and we really got into this map-making pedagogy following much of the work that Paulo Freire taught us. I was a student of Paulo Freire, had the chance to work with him quite a bit, and so was my father involved with Paulo Freire, and my mother too as an artist. The use of theater as a pedagogical tool in the classroom is the second part of my research that I would like to mention today. For the past 3 or 4 years, I've used theater as a tool to enhance student learning in the classroom in all the classes that I've taught. So just for you to have an idea, the students have produced more than 200 plays since I've started using theater as a tool to enhance student learning in the classroom. So we've been really successful, and as a result of that, I've put all of the plays together in order to produce a book which is called Acting Human Rights. So I'm very proud of this work, and so are my students very proud of themselves to be a part of it.